Hello, it is I, Dr. Brian Lorgon 111, and welcome back to Full Bore, where I'm starting on this title screen to show off the fact that I'm about 30% the way through the game, according to some metric. So last time we came to the Sunken Tower, and we talked to this guy, and on our map, Plain Sight has a mystery. So what is that mystery? There's like water over here. There's some blocks that I can't do much with. There's another one of these kind of squarish blocks that I saw somewhere else, and I tried. There was also a mystery on that screen, and I tried just like pausing and like standing beneath it for a while, and that didn't seem to do anything. Ooh! That turned on a light. Stomping near that block. I don't remember if I tried to stomp near it. Do you have anything different to say? I chased my ball up here, and I'm not sure where it went. Right, and I can stomp away the leaves. I forgot about that. If I stomp again, it doesn't toggle the lights. And having done that, nothing else seems to have changed. Inventory is not going to help. And it's unclear to me. Unclear to me what I would do to solve a mystery here. Okay, well, I guess it'll continue to be a mystery for now. Yeah, because I don't really see what else I could possibly do in this screen, in this zone. Alright, sometimes this game has mysterious mysteries that we'll have to solve at a later point. It looks like there is a way that I can fall down very far below the sunken tower from here. So I think let's try it, assuming that there isn't anything above me that looks promising. I don't think there's anything above me that looks promising. Okay, so let's try falling down here. Whee! Is this something I can interact with? Oh, this is the most recent important message from your Republic. On 4726 AR, wild animal attacks are on the rise. Remain alert outdoors. Avoid caves and deep forests. 26 after revolution, possibly? Also, the background of this message is like the demon eye surrounded by all those other dots that we've seen that symbol in a few places now. And it's even on the, I can see it on the computer monitor here. Okay. Interesting. This brings me back to garbage. Remind me what was happening in garbage. I was here before, and there's still a missing door and some lore. So let's dig around the garbage, I suppose. Why not? What is this that I'm standing in front of? I don't know. There's a sign above me. Oh, this is an actual roadway. I see. This is like the painted lines. It's like a 4-lane highway. I'm in a cross-section of it because it's a 2D game. There is a old automobile that has stopped that I'm standing in front of here. Got it. Okay. The 101 12 is up ahead. Okay. Interesting. Getting a little bit more kind of lore sense in terms of like the post-apocalyptic world where the humans are gone and now the boars do everything. The depot. That sounds important. X block. Have I seen this before? I feel like I have. You're a pushable block. Suppose I push one X near another one. Does anything noteworthy happen? Well, they can be stacked. I feel like I have seen these X blocks before, and I don't remember if and what they did. Alright, apologies if there was a cut. I spent a bit of time looking around that area and did not have any success. So I've decided I want to come back out here. And if I stomp, that will cause this to drop, which means I could go down here and at least find some more lore. This is the most recent urgent message from your republic. This is on 8-7. Vagrants from the southern droughtlands near our borders. Droughtlanders are desperate and prone to violence. Remember, outsiders are a danger to state and community. Report sightings to your local border guards. Alright, not sure exactly what to make of that. Got like a dumpster over here. And just looking at the map, there are still doors to find. And yeah, there's definitely like a bunch of dirt and stuff below me and to the left. So I might be able to dig through some of that at some point. For now, have I been in here? I have not. Bridging the gap. Alright. Some type of long place. There's a gem in here, apparently. So we've got some kind of roadway. I see a checkpoint and I see a gem. And what I'm not sure I see is a way to get to where I am going. What would I want to do with this block? Presumably put it there for some reason. Actually, if I'd left it here, I might have been able to stack 2 blocks there, which looks kind of attractive. Actually, tell me, now that I'm looking at things, I see something near the top of the screen that looks extremely valuable. Why can I not stomp this and get where I'm going? Oh, it only catches on that. Okay, interesting, noteworthy. So if I had pushed a block to the right first, I don't think that would have helped me. And if I push it now, I think it also doesn't help. Because I could fall through here. Yeah, okay, this is not doing what I wanted to do. Okay. I think it'll just be easier to reset everything entirely on this screen. Actually, is there any way that I could break the dirt that's directly above me kind of earlier? What am I hoping to do? I'm trying to get up and to the right to the blue gem. I can drop that thingy from the very top down. It will get stuck in between this scaffold and this stone bit. And so if I could push a block on top of that, that would be sufficient. The problem is, do I lose my ability to push the block on that? Actually, why can I not do this? Hold on. An idea is forming in my brain. Suppose I did this. Then, come on, brain, you can do it. Come on, brain, you can do it. Then did this. Push this over on top of this. Step on top of it, break the dirt to the right, and then try to jump up quick. That's still not going to work, though. And once I step on top of it, this doesn't fall away immediately. But it does fall away rather quickly. Can I break this dirt fast enough? Kind of. Not really. Is there any other way I could have broken that dirt? No, I think I need to use that block on the right somehow, but I'm unsure how. So let's rewind back to the beginning and think about this first crazy block. Also, why are there 2 bits of scaffolding here? Like, I want to climb this twice. For some reason or something. Oh, and also there's stompable this stuff. Ooh, I didn't notice that before. Can I use this to my advantage somewhere? Actually, let's back up. When this was falling, is there any way to tell if this is pushable? I don't think there is. And would I want to stomp that? Oh, there's like stompable stuff above me here too. Hold on. Can I do something amazing up here? I'll at least be able to tell if it's pushable. It is not. Okay, I just break through it. And I can't just break it with stomping like that. Alright. So I don't know that there's anything useful in doing with that. Yeah, once again, I'm not sure if those blocks are actually a part of the puzzle or not. Okay, so I was trying to break a piece of dirt. I can break this piece of dirt. That's not the piece of dirt I want to break. I could break... actually, suppose I do this. Break this and this. This guy can fall on my head, that's fine. Suppose he falls on my head and he stays there. And then suppose I drop the top guy. Where exactly do things go then? All the way down here, and so I'm still not tall enough to get to where I need to be. So it seems like I need 2 more blocks, one where I'm standing and one up and right of where I am standing. Alternatively, hold the phone. Suppose... I don't quite understand exactly how the falling thingy behaves, but suppose there had been blocks on both the left and the right, like that. In this case, would this thing catch in between these two now? It does. Still doesn't get me the height I need, but it's starting to suggest something now from the beginning of the puzzle, which is if I could have stacked 2 blocks on the left. Is there any way to do that? What else could I be doing here? Solving the puzzle the correct way, I suppose, but I don't know how to do that. So this looks somewhat promising. Problem is I don't have a way to break the dirt. Oh, but now I do, because I just found one. I was going to say a way to break the dirt that's above that. And the way that I break the dirt that's above that is to put this here, then go do this. And this will now land in the spot where I can break the dirt. There we go. And there's my staircase. Haha! Okay. It took me way too long, but I did it. Hooray for me! Da-da-da-da-da-da! And we get another checkpoint. Alright, very nice. From here, there are still more gems, apparently. There's lots of blocks available. Let's just kind of push our way over to the right and see what kind of trouble we're going to get ourselves into. So I would need to do some kind of clever climbing maneuver, something to be able to get over to the right with all those blocks. Wow, how would I ever get over there? Would I need to make like a 4 or 5 high stack of a bunch of blocks? Or is there any kind of way that I can dig through this and get over there? Hold on. Let's dig through this first, because a lot of these are non-crumbly scaffolds. So I can get all the way up here, for example. And actually, yeah, there's a door over here. Let's just witness this place really quick. I see the 2 more gems over on the right. Working its way down, alright. So, also, is there any chance I can dig off the right-hand side of this? There is, and there's like a secret over here. It's another way back to garbage. Oh, and another thing to read. Today's thought of the day from your Republic, 1220, 26. Surely you've wondered, where do I go when I slumber? I have wondered about that because I've slumbered in front of various gravestones. Oh, this was inside Bridging the Gap? Hold on, where am I in? I see, I'm like down in this little undergroundy zone. Okay, great. Yeah, I've slumbered in front of various gravestone kind of things and woken up in another place. It's very mysterious. Okay, I see there's another checkpoint kind of directly below me. When I'm over here, Those gems look more gettable than the other gems I've already passed up on this place, so I'm going to try to head over in their direction first. So I'm going to hit up this checkpoint and think about if I wanted to get to those gems, if I had a 3 high and a 2 high and a 1 high, I could just make a staircase and get there. And I have 6 pushable blocks, so that seems quite plausible to do. The problem is all the scaffolds that are going to be falling out of my way before I get a chance to do so, perhaps. But why can I not just push you to the right? Let me think about this. I need to eventually stack 3 of these. I also do see that there's some falling gravel between the second and third ones in the left-hand stack. What I'm wondering right now is if I could possibly borrow this guy to come over here. I need to make my stacks, though. It seems like I would need my, like, 3 high stack right at the start. So how would I... So each time I push one of these from left to right, the scaffold I am standing upon will disappear. If I could get up to the top one, I could push all 3 into a stack. In order to get up to the top one, I probably have to do a bunch of other stuff. Let's try that for now, and we can work our way back to understanding the rest later. Let's also imagine that for reasons I would want to have pushed this for some reason. But now I'm up at the top one, so I'm going to push it down. Then I'm going to fall down here, and I'm going to push this one down. Then I'm going to fall over here, and... Oh, I can't push that one down. Oh, so I can't make a 3 high with this, at least not in this order, for reasons that have now become obvious to me. But I suppose I do have a 2 high and a 1 high, and I can't get to my 1 high now because there's no way to break the scaffold unless I'm standing on top of it, which I can't be doing anymore. Okay, so I've discovered a lot of issues with my original plan. So, in that case, I can imagine wanting to press this down here first, then repeating the series of naive maneuvers that I was doing before. Namely, coming up here, pushing this one just because it feels kind of good before I hop over here. Push you on top, come over here, push you on top. And now I've got my 3 high. Did I need a 3 high? I did if I want to get both gems. Okay. Now, in order to make a 2 high, it already looks like I might be in a lot of trouble. Yes, definitely. Alright, well, I could push you here. And is there a way that I could push 2 of these on top of one another? Perhaps. Do I know what that way is? Doesn't seem like it right now. Also, there's no way to ever push the bottom one, is there? It's now in an unpushable location, so far as I can tell. And remind me, stomping just reminds us that that's going to be a gravity block once it's affected by gravity, but it's not currently. Okay. So, I figured out how to get my 3, now I have to figure out how to get 1 and 2, and that involves perhaps doing some different routing at the beginning. And also figuring out when and how I use the would-be gravity block. Remind me, is it a pushable block? Oops. If I go here... Oh, I can't get to the side to push it. Yes, I can. Let's just break this and then get to the side of it and see if it's pushable. No, I discovered that before, right. Okay, so I can dig those blocks. Oh, this is a stack of 2, but it's not going to be a useful stack of 2 because it's standing on a broken scaffold that I could never break. Okay, I have a lot of information at this point in my brain. Let's try to put it to use. Go, go, gadget brain power. Okay, we need to push this one to the right first, for reasons I've already witnessed. Furthermore, you know what? I could move it again later. I feel like I want to be up here and have interacted with this already. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to push this back to where it eventually needs to go. I've got a too high set there now. And I could push it further to the right, which seems like what I need to do. So let's do that. Yeah, if this were here, I think I can solve the rest of the room now. Because I can go here. I can push you one to the right. Will I be able to push you off somewhere? Maybe. I need to push you off. No, now I can't get to that one. The rest of this would be good, though, except for I can't get to that one. So maybe I can just back up a little bit and figure it out. Oh, and also I can't... Oh, I need to have pushed this to the right and be able to, like, get back. Because right now... Well, if I could have... Oh, I can unstack... Hold on. Does that help me? It didn't occur to me that I could unstack two that are stacked by doing that. So if I could have gotten that one above me... Okay, so let's back up a bit. Well, that was farther than I wanted to be, but it's fine. Yeah, this is all fine, I think. So. Yeah, how do I get the top left one anywhere useful? I guess is my current question. I might be able to use other blocks to get, other blocks to get back up there in a short bit. So here's what I'm thinking. What if I take, darn it. I just want to back up one square, please. But I'm not allowed to do that. What if I did it again. I'm not trying to go that direction. I'm trying to go up and right. Silly soggy controls. There we go. That's where I wanted to go. So suppose I do this. There's my 3 high thing. I need it pushed all the way over to the right. I have a 2 high thing available. However, I need to use something I don't have access to get up to that 1 high. Yeah, so I can't do that. Okay, so that doesn't work. So I would have needed to leave myself a way to get there. Which might be possible. Okay, I see a different thing that I could have done. Suppose I did... Yes, suppose I did this. Hop up here, up here, up here. Then go do this business. That gives me my 3 high. Put it against the wall. I don't have a way to ever access this 2 high. No, that's a lie. I could still, by first pushing this down and using it. The only way I can push this is this way. And now the problem is these are kind of out of order. Is there any way that I could solve that? I think no, because the only pushing opportunity I get for the 2 is to go like this. And then there is not a way for me to kind of separate these guys the way I want to, right? What happens if I push this over here? Hold on. I can't push it any farther over here. Yeah, so that was close. But still no cigar. Okay, in that case... Oh gosh, I'm all the way back here? Okay, let me try to get back into a good position once again. Okay, I played with this a bit on my own, and I think I have a solution. Let's see if I can repeat that. And so basically, it involves the fact that this gray dirt to the left of me does not obey gravity until I stomp and loosen it. And so that is going to be very important for us. I didn't want to make that move. Gosh darn it. Now I'm backed up over to here. Pardon me if you hear the neighbor's dog. That's a thing that happens when the dog is outside and decided it's found something to bark at. That's what dogs do. Okay, so we have those guys there. And so now I can go ahead and free this guy. The gray bricks over there do not obey gravity yet because I haven't loosened them by stomping. And furthermore, I can use this as a step up. And so what that means for me is I can get, up here. I can push this off, and I still have access to a block that I can cause to fall wherever I want it to fall. Which means, step over here, push this to the left. I can step over here and stomp. And now that's going to fall, and I'll be able to break, I need to break that gravel. I need to break that gravel while stuff is still on top. I could do it. I can't re-stomp it or anything, right? I was thinking that I would push this whole stack. But that doesn't do what I want to do. And if I break it now, that one's going to fall on top of me, and I no longer have two stacked the way I want them to. And so, like, I could do this, and then, be able to break this, but now I can't push from this side. And if I just broken it like this, if I push from this side, I just end up pushing the top. Well, darn. I thought that I was at a solution here, but I'm still not quite there. Very close, though. So wait a minute, from here, what if what is it I'm trying to do? Alright, I can do this. But the problem is I can't push this whole staircase stack together, right? So I would need, in order to break the dirt, like if I'm trying to use the fact that the dirt like hangs in midair, the problem is that once I get my appropriate stack, I don't have a way to break the dirt again after I stomp it and cause it to fall. Like, I don't have a way to break that dirt unless I'm standing next to it, and if I'm standing next to it, then that implies I won't be able to push at the base. Unless there's like some scaffold or some way to like separate some blocks again, so I think I have to go back to the drawing board and see if there's some scaffolding I could leave behind, maybe? Okay, I think I actually have something here. So, I left the structure in the middle just kind of like untouched. And if I stomp this and let it fall on my head, the gravel doesn't break yet. And that works to my advantage, because it means that I can come over here, push this to the right, so now they're stacked up too, then break the gravel beneath my feet, and now I get the staircase that I need. Okay, that was not particularly intuitive to me, and I'm not sure that I could repeat the same procedure, but I managed to get it done, and as a result, my reward is 2 gems! Hooray! Okay. I'm glad I finally got that done. Let me make sure that that progress stays saved, so let's go ahead and make our way back over to a little doorway, so that we can get a saving icon, and I can feel good about myself. Great. And then on the screen, there were gems back over to the left, which still need to be... Let's at least take a look at them over there to the left. So they're way up there. Oh, I don't have a way to get back this way, do I? I would have to go through other screens to even, like, make my way back over there. Okay. I did not realize I'd done that to myself, so in that case... I guess perhaps this is a completely new screen. And it looks like at the start the only thing I can do is fall down, stomp away some things, and then, well, I see a blue gem right above me and I would like to try to get to it. So I will try to make some blocks obey gravity. Let's actually back up a little bit. not break any of those just yet. How would I get up there? I'd have to be to the left of these blocks that are to the left of me and push them to the right to make a staircase somehow. Well, it's not even clear to me that I can do exactly that. But something along those lines seems to be what I would need to do. So I think actually, from the beginning, I want to like break or move as few blocks as possible, maybe. Although I have to be up at that height. Okay, so... So I guess if I stand here, I could just dig through to the left. That crumbled a whole lot of blocks, though. Oh, and also that didn't help me. Now I'm here. Wait, how do I do anything in here? These puzzles are difficult. And I'm not clear exactly why they're difficult either, which bothers me. Alright, suppose I just dig my way through here. Well, that's a checkpoint. Great. It's not that great, but at least it's a checkpoint. And I see a way to get to a gem over here, probably. Actually, no. I've already... Okay. Let's back up and think. I need this to obey gravity so I can stand on it, so I need to stomp before I step. Then I can fall on it and break over here. Okay, so I got a gem. Great. And I got to another checkpoint. Also great. At least somewhat great, right? Right. I see another gem in the upper left. And I see another checkpoint right over near it. Oh, and there's the masked ghost rat person... Rat? Boar, who just disappeared off into the shadows once again. Oh no, and more of these X blocks that I still don't know what they do. Oh, they can hang on the ceiling. That's what's special about them. What if I do this? And their hanging ability, they can even hang on blocks that would obey gravity and fall, except for the fact that the X box was attached to it. Okay, that's not going to be complicated at all. What do we have over here? The smelter. Apparently I've been here before. And there was a warp somewhere. There's a person down there. A boar down there. In front of a machine. It's Hildy. Have you found this Matheson clown yet? That's right, you were trying to track him down. Why do you think he hides out here in the scrap? Well, I guess we have no choice but to keep looking. So we're still looking for all of the missing miners who disappeared when, I guess, I first saw the demon eye, I guess? And then I, like, woke up back in GB's office, and here's another one of these terminals. Most recent message from your Respublic on 12/21. Man is no longer fit to govern man. The dark sun will rise. Okay. Weird. And where did Hilda just go? Into Think Softly. Alright. This game is kind of breaking my brain, but I'm having fun playing puzzles when I can solve them, and there's still a whole lot of world to explore. But I think this is probably a good place to call it for today. And just to get a sense, I started at like 29-point-something%, and if I go back to the title screen, I'm now at almost 32%. So if I'm making 3% per day, there's still a lot more episodes. I'll have to decide how I want to do editing on this game. In any case, I hope as always that you all are having a great day, and I will see you again soon for more Full Boar. For now, bye-bye.